My next business networking event is on Valentine's Day, 14th of February.
Tonight was really useful. If you want to come down to an event like this, there's basically no con.
Great event, recommend it if you're looking to meet like-minded people and find some real good, solid connections.
The tickets will be in the link below.
Okay, hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we are going to be talking about how long does it take to master a craft? How long does it take to master a skill where you can say, look, I'm qualified, I'm really good at what I do at this point. And I've heard a lot of people say that it takes 10,000, I'm going to put this black. It takes 10,000 hours. Now, I disagree with this, and I'll tell you why. Now, if this was 10, 20, 30 years ago, yes, maybe it would take 10,000 hours. Why? Because you don't have enough resources. You don't have smartphones, you don't have iPads, you don't have technology, you don't have AI. But in this day and age, no, it doesn't take 10,000 hours. Do you know how long it takes? It takes the amount of attention, amount of focus you can give that time frame. So let's just say that if I wanted to be a property developer, it doesn't take me 10,000 hours to work out how to do what I need to do. No, let's just say someone wants to be a hairdresser. It doesn't take you 10,000 hours. It could take you 50,000 hours if you're not paying attention and if you don't have the right focus. But if you have the right focus and the right attention, you could do that in 5,000 hours, right? So yes, people have said, and it says it in a very famous book, that it takes 10,000 hours so then you can say that you have become really good at it. No, it comes down to how smart you are, how intelligent you are, how quick you pick up things, how fast you learn things, right? What resources you have that you can utilize to advance your attention and focus, right? What information, what resources, who do you have around you to gather the right information about the skill, about the stuff that you need to learn? And ultimately, it comes down to the focus and the attention you give to it. So if somebody says, oh, well, I've done this for 10,000 hours and I'm really good at this because I've done it for 10,000 hours. No, you're not good at it. Yes, you might be good at it, but you also might not be good at it because just because you've done it for 10,000 hours, my question to that person would be, well, fair enough, you've done it for 10,000 hours, but can I just ask you that how much focus and attention you put to that? And if the answer was, well, I've done it for 10,000 hours, but, my attention wasn't all here and all there, well, then maybe you need to spend some more time on it. But you could have somebody who's, like I said, spent 5,000 hours on it, but they've spent every minute of that time so focused on the craft and mastering the skill that they've managed to achieve in 5,000 hours what this guy couldn't do in 10,000 hours. So when you hear next time somebody say that, oh, I've done this for 10, don't worry about that. The question you need to ask yourself is that even if you spend 2,000 hours on it, the 2,000 hours that you've spent on it, are they quality based or non-quality based? And that's where the question becomes. So what I would say to you is that if you whatever you are doing in your world right now, whatever business you're in, whatever skills you have, if you are somebody that wants to get really good at it, don't worry about I need to, you hear people say, like, for example, I've got a podcast. Oh, well, Alex Hormozi says you need 100 episodes under your belt before you get really good at it. No, you don't need 100 episodes under your belt. I'm telling you, like, I'm on 100 episodes right now, and I feel like an amateur. Like, even now doing these videos, like, as you know, I do like 3 videos a week now on YouTube. Plus we put like so much content out there. Like, I promise you, I think I'm on 60 odd episode with my guest that I release every Sunday. I promise you, I feel like an amateur right now. Like, if I don't do it for a week or two, like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I need to give so much attention to this. This is why I'm not surprised when these days I look at like the big podcasts like PBD, Joe Rogan, even the Nelk Boys or the, what's they called, Logan Paul and them lot. They do podcasts every single day. I'm not surprised they do it every single day and they release stuff every day because they want to get really good at it. So my message, what I'm trying to say here is that if you want to get really good at what you do, put focus and attention to it. Don't be like, oh, well, I've been doing this for 10,000 years. Well, firstly, if you've been doing it for 10 years or 20 years or 30 years, you better be damn good at it, and you better really get to the top of that chain then. So let's just say you are a police officer, okay? And I've been a police officer for 10, 20 years. Well, do you not want to have the best job as being a police officer, which might be CID, or which might be like the person who sits in the office? I don't know what they're called, chief, superintendent. Do you not want to have that job? Or after 10 or 20 years, are you still the person that's driving the car on road? Well, then you've not really made progress. So whatever skill, whatever work that you are doing, first remember, it's the attention and the focus that you put into it, right? And you can literally save so much time by using the correct resources to advance your skill and advance your knowledge in that field. And then the second part to that is that you want to work out how you can quickly get to the top, because that will also help you in achieving what you want to achieve. So the core message here today is really that it doesn't take 10,000 hours, right? It takes the amount of attention and focus you give the hours that you put in, right? I know people, and finally, I'm gonna finish it on this example. Like, you and I both know people that have been going gym for the last 10, 15, 20 years. They look the same. But then you get somebody that comes in, puts so much attention and focus, and within 2 years, they transform their body, look completely different. Well, how have they done it? They've not put 10,000 hours in. No, they've obviously put less hours in, but what they have done is they've made sure that attention and focus and the resources they can get to become the best in that field, they've utilized them, they've used them to their advantage. So this is why I'm saying that forget 10,000 hours. Just whatever you are doing, put the right focus and attention to it. And I promise you, you will get to the top. You will gain mastery quicker than you think. You will not need to do 10,000 hours. So I hope this video was helpful. Till next time, I'll see you again.